Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Moratorium of 4 years on telecom dues allows time to transform. The 4-year breather from payment of regulatory dues offered as part of the telecom relief package allows operators time to transform and repair and may cool off price wars, and the reforms send out a strong message to the global community and are expected to bolster the confidence of investors and lenders in the telecom sector. The Union Cabinet recently approved a blockbuster relief package for the stressed telecom sector that includes a 4-year break for companies from paying statutory dues, permission to share scarce airwaves, change in the definition of revenue on which levies are paid, and 100% foreign investments through the automatic route. The measures aimed at providing relief to companies such as Vodafone Idea Limited that have to pay thousands of crores in unprovisioned past statutory dues also include the scrapping of spectrum usage charge for airwaves acquired in future spectrum auctions. The 4-year time frame is a good enough period to sort out industry's issues on pricing. Operators have 4 years to transform themselves, which is significant. Players are competent enough to transform themselves. Operators may continue to skim off the bottom or base plans and attempt to get more wallet share through a wide range of services. As such, AGR redefinition has paved the way for bundling of more non-telecom products like OTT, games, devices. With this, all the operators will be able to sort out their costs and margins over the next 4 years. Experts said total of a 4-year moratorium means about 3 years post 5G launch, and that is a good enough period for any organization to transform, restructure and come out of current challenges. This is likely to continue even as the market enters the 5G era. Going forward, operators may not bid for all bands in 5G auctions and instead will choose what is best for them. This is because spectrum will continue to be available subsequently with new reforms. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. Ease of doing business helped create more startups, says Piyush Goyal. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal said that simplification, facilitation and ease of doing business have helped India create more startups. India has been able to create the 3rd largest startup ecosystem in the world since its launch, he added. Goyal further said that the government is creating future global leaders for promoting startups and wants to become the innovation hub of the world. He called upon the industries to be self-sufficient in the area of semiconductors. Goyal also suggested the participants to formulate a draft roadmap for the development of startups. Amazon permanently banned 600 Chinese brands in action against fake reviews. In a bid to convince consumers to buy their products, Chinese sellers repeatedly ran illegally paid review campaigns on Amazon. Also, some even offered gift vouchers in exchange for favorable reviews. Amazon has permanently banned over 600 Chinese brands across 3,000 different seller accounts. Amazon said the brands were banned across 5 months in a global crackdown for knowingly, repeatedly and significantly violating its policies. This comes after reports claim that some companies offered gift cards to customers in exchange for positive reviews. India could surpass UK as the world's 5th largest stock market by 2024. Indian startups have raised $10 billion through IPOs so far this year, more money than was raised in the last 3 years as per the report of Goldman Sachs. At the same time, India's share market capitalization is expected to rise to $5 trillion by 2024 from $3.5 trillion currently, making it the world's 5th largest market. Nearly $400 billion market capitalization could be added from IPOs over the next 2-3 years, its analysts said. Share sale pipeline is expected to remain robust over next 12 to 24 months. Droom plans for Rs 1,000 crore through IPO, banks appointed. Online marketplace for automobiles Droom is planning to raise up to Rs 1,000 crore through an initial public offering. They have picked up 2 domestic investment banks, JM Financial and ICICI Securities, to begin work on their IPO. Founded in 2014 by Sandeep Agarwal, who also founded ShopClues, Droom achieved unicorn status this year. The company is likely to file draft papers for the initial public offering in the next couple of months, and the IPO could be launched in early 2022. Salesforce Ventures investments in Razorpay. Razorpay, the digital payments and business banking platform, said it has received funding from Salesforce Ventures, the global investment arm of cloud-based software giant Salesforce. The company said this fund infusion will accelerate its growth in modernizing the financial infrastructure for small businesses and large enterprises by providing automated payment and business banking solutions. Razorpay, which was valued at over $3 billion in its last round of funding, said the investment will strengthen its presence in the business banking space. That's it for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Stay tuned. Thank you.